and welcome. I am Tom, and you are watching me play Xcom 2, War of the Chosen. We're going to go to Operation Falling Glove right now, which is a horde mission, which means we've got nothing but Lost. Which can suck. These early Lost missions are pretty difficult in all honesty. Particularly this type, I think, because I think this type of mission quite... Like, this one I think is where you've got the unconscious soldier and you're gonna go pick them up. I think is what happens when you've got like one dude you've got to rescue. There's a potential reward. So we're gonna have one guy out of commission carrying him back to the place, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is when you get these rewards. And I've just spoken through this loading screen, so I'll leave it in.
They've gotten themselves stranded. What we hear, they're barely hanging on. We'll need to attempt an extraction.
Yeah, I think this is the one.
Down by the Lost.
Yep. This one where you got to run up to them. They've got the thing going, and you've got to run up. Come. Ooh.
The Resistance
No, I don't.
expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost.
Yep.
We
This
only
is.
have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction.
Okay, so the target's
The whole
here.
place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
Alright. So this is the mission I thought it was, which is a shame.
Already there.
I'm gonna go through the top of this building simply because it's... Hello? Apparently she sees something, so it's not letting me alt-tab.
Wait.
Yep.
Are those humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay, while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly
Zombies.
dangerous.
In short, zombies. Go back to my Reaper. Let's see. Let's head over here. See what I can see. Lots of Lost is what I can see. Okay. 4 turns to get over there. The strictly theory is more than 4 turns to get over there. It's 4 turns to before the ammo runs out and a bunch of Lost come. So you want to leave it to the last possible second, essentially, but I'm just going to run away from this brute. Because honestly, it's...
Double time.
As they say, you gotta leave the Lost a lot of the time. And also, cover is useless. It's something you've got to habitually, like, lose your habit for, is going into cover all the time on Lost missions. Okay. So they can't climb the ladder when I'm standing in front of it, which is why I stood there with my Reaper. However, how many are there? 1, 2, they're all 3 health. That one's a 2 health. See, ordinarily, I'll go down with my sharpshooter. I mean, I'm going to have to go down with my sharpshooter anyway, so I'm going to go down. The brute might be coming back this way, but I don't think so. I think it'll probably climb up here and try and follow me. Let's go here. Which looks crazy, but it's not as crazy as it may seem. It's annoying. Apparently that group hadn't seen me. Apparently none of them had seen me. Oh, because the only one who could see them was the... Right. Not much of an issue though. That's 100% kill. Not a problem. It's almost a sec. How much health does this guy have? 2. So I've got 73 to kill, or I've got a 50-50. So I take the 73, that's obvious. Yep.
Wir sind die Besten.
I'll try and get rid of that one. It's a guaranteed hit, at least. Yeah, as I said, 50-50. How are my shots going to be from there? Pretty good, I think. Down you go, specialist. Oh, the reason I actually got excited at the start of this mission because I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a specialist, and the reason I was happy is because revival protocol is a thing, and you can actually wake... See here, we've got this guy here who's unconscious, and you have to carry him, but if you have revival protocol, you can actually wake him up, so that you can just have him on the mission, which is a lot better than trying to carry him, because carrying him loses you a guy, essentially. Where are we? 81 on most of these. Take that, I guess. Whew! That's not good. Yeah, I agree, that's not good. I'm gonna get you here. I won't actually break concealment with you yet, because I may not have to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 shots here. I mean, I don't have 5 ammo, I've got 4, but... That's a 100, and that's a kill. Take it. That's 100 and a kill, it's 96, 80, 74, 61. Whoa! Weird camera angle, but take that. Always take your hundreds first, it's always a good idea. 96, fairly safe. So this is an 80% chance here, which is a higher chance, but chances are... Yeah, that's a very, very low chance for an actual kill, whereas this, it's possible if I get a crit. If I get a crit, because if I get max damage, which is 6, plus a crit would do +3 damage, so yeah, to kill it. Or even a crit on... Any crit would kill it, but... We'll go for this one. 74% chance to kill as opposed to a crit, which is like 10% chance, essentially. So I reload, or... I'm not going to sword him, so yes, I reload. I don't think they can move that distance and attack. I think that will be a dash for them. Hopefully.
Says I am to obey.
I'm probably going to call her Dragonova later because she's got Dragonova's voice. What's in here?
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely
so you're gonna get an
to
attack
draw
off here?
even more of them.
No, good. I've got these 2 brutes. What do I want to do? Carrying loses you concealment. So I think... I run and pistol shot. I can still see both from here. But I think I want to go away from this one. I'm gonna go here.
Positive.
And then gonna pistol shot this one, which will do almost guaranteed, yeah, okay. Which means I can then shotgun for not guaranteed kill, but like 2/3 chance for a kill. Yep. Who do I want still to have go? What's your chance like here? 75. We're getting closer. That might be 100.
I'll go.
87, still better. Whoa, 5 damage, good now. And you... Go here. Take him out.
Avete visto? Fatevi sotto. I'm on the move. I am on watch.
They're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving.
These are not good shots. I think I have to take them anyway though to get rid of these dashes. Alternatively, you can see 4 from either of these spots. Over here. 69, I mean it's a better shot. Take him.
I got it! Right? Draining ammo fast. It's dead. It has to be dead. All out.
I have to reload here. Oh, that's a bad miss.
The wind must have picked up.
That's lucky though, so... I mean... take him where you can get him. Take this.
Sono una bomba. Tra poco devo ricaricare.
Again, a bad miss.
Così non va bene.
I'm gonna just have to start taking these shots. It's actually higher than what it was before, which is weird. Wonder why. Honestly, take these as well. If I can get a few of these ones at the back. So far, so good. No! I just hit the car. If this car explodes, I'm gonna be so angry. Like, the car is gonna explode, and I'm gonna be angry about it, but...
The turret just ran dry of ammo. They've got nothing to hold back the loss now. Menace 1-5, get to their position on the double.
Is
Menace
my
1-5,
dude still alive?
The VIP is down. Try and secure the escorts if possible. Let's not leave anyone else behind. The turret protecting the expedition has
Well, there
been
goes my
destroyed.
scientist.
We're running out of time.
The only safe possible. I require a resupply. We can no longer hide. No compromises. I have no ammunition. Reloading.
Should be able to take out these lost at least. But that's a real pain in the dick. Because it wasn't even like, oh no, I misplaced my shot or whatever. It's just the like, oh no, a shitty grenade or something like that. It was like literally just. Where's reload? 6. Get up high. You are fine to just overwatch.
Come get some. Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun.
At least I got my PSYOP, which I care more about than I do my
I must move quickly.
what's his call it?
Eseguo. Bitte Feuersschutz.
Then I do the scientist, but the scientist would have been great. And also, I think that counts as a failed mission, annoyingly, but what you gonna do? There's literally nothing I could do about that, except not take a 40% shot, but like, the 40% shot isn't indicative of something like that ordinarily. I think I go up with you still. Can I, if I move you? I think so, probably. Whoops. You can come in here.
Got it.
In here. Then you should be able to, yep, get up here. I'll even keep you at the ladder to stop any potential lost. This will take a while with the... That car blowing up sucks. If it was unclear what happened there, because I missed the shot with my sniper rifle, the bullet hit the car, which is usually fine, it doesn't really do anything, but there's a potential when you have a missed shot that hits an explosive object that it can explode, and it did, so there's that. It was just so shit. Oop. There's dashes. I may have to kill them? Well, first of all, get you as far away as possible.
Covering ground.
And then go here with you. here with you. And pistol overwatch here. Even the dashes I can't get here in one movement. But they could get here with a dash, as it were. But now these guys are on overwatch, so I should be able to kill them. He sounded like he said hoorah there, which is kind of funny. Maybe he was a Marine in his old life. Yep, see they're gonna come up, but I don't think they can attack me. They'll be able to get to me. Camera, goddamn. I'm sorry about this bloody epileptic camera going on right now. Okay, so this is easy there.
No matter what
Dead.
you do, you're never gonna make a dent in the lost. There's just too many coming in.
Niente male. Sono a corto di munizioni.
Peace.
Piaciuto?
So first things first, let's get my guy out, which I can do. You're the furthest away and you cannot get there in one turn, so I'm gonna go here, here,
Bin unterwegs.
and here.
I guess that'll be okay.
And we're gonna do
Got it covered.
overwatches where we can, and you can evac.
I'm done here.
So at least I got my extra dude.
We've recovered
Which is the main thing I
VIP's
wanted.
escort.
Reload, I guess.
Patched up and ready to redeploy into the field.
A swarm will appear every turn now. Ordinarily, the way that the Lost work is every 4 turns you'll get a swarm appearing. But in this mission type, after you've collected the dudes, you get one. After you've collected your teammates, you get a swarm every turn. Because the idea is you're supposed to run away, you're not supposed to kill them. Although on later things, you can just straight up kill them all. It's a possibility. Again, sorry about this camera, goddamn. The disco lost.
Beim nächsten Mal treffe
I
ich ihn.
definitely got that one.
What is happening? I don't understand why it's doing that. If these are 100%, I will take. Because you get a free action when you kill the Lost. I didn't explain that either, actually. The reason I take too many shots is when you kill the Lost, you get a free action. It doesn't take you an action. So as long as you get the kill, which guaranteed with a 100% shot, you can just... it's a free action, so I can still get a double move.
D'accordo.
I get back
Das
into
lass ich mir nicht zweimal sagen.
Go.
the extraction zone. And we'll do an evac all.
Addio.
Adio.
All X-xom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Now, I think this counts as a failed mission if the VIP dies. Yeah. It's a shame. But there's not a lot I can do about it, in all honesty. It doesn't carry their photo over. Whatever. I thought that carried over their photo when you took the photo, but obviously it doesn't. I haven't played around with this mod enough. This is the first time I'm using it properly. For most of these mods, actually. The only one I had on was...
Those who would harm the union between humanity and the elders. They are no longer your brothers.
I'm listening to
and
the guy in the background, sorry.
sisters. They rejected us
The
all
speaker.
the moment
The only mod I've used before is one that allows you to choose what abilities you get going through with the XCOM ability points. That still works. If you're having a problem with loading times in this game, push backspace and then push it again. For some reason that makes it load quicker. I originally thought that was just confirmation bias on my part because it sounds ridiculous, but it literally works demonstrably. Like I've done it so many times and it's just immediately loaded the game.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms. Just what we needed.
Yep, zombies. On the plus side, we now have all this stuff. So it's this aim. I can do this as well, which will show me what I'm gonna get later on. I tend to always go with Blade Master first. I often go back and get Phantom with extra ability points, but... because they're both very, very good. But I think a lot of the versatility you get with the Blade, particularly what Blade Master does that's so important on the harder difficulties is if you have Blade Master, any sword attack will guarantee kill a sectoid, which is incredibly, incredibly powerful. I'll go Blood Trail with this. I often use, particularly later on, I use these guys a lot to finish off enemies, because they can remain concealed after doing so. I'll give it a Lock Launch. He's gifted, great. And I'll give him Medical Protocol. Again, I like Combat Protocol as well. I take both on every specialist I get. It's worth the points. Failed. Although, we've got our Initiate, so look at them. Here we go, Psionic Soldier. I mean, she already looks fucking baller, so honestly, I'm not worried about changing her that much. I'll customize a few things about it, and I'll cut this out. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Essentially all I've done here is purpled her up a bit. I also like the, I've given her some psionic veins, which is added by one of the cosmetic mods. And I like the thing that they do with psionic soldiers where all their hair gets like bleached white and they get purple eyes, so I've done that to her as well. This mod actually makes it so that you don't have to have that, you can change it to whatever colour you like, just for more customization options, but yeah. We start out with Soulfire and Stasis, so fair enough. It's fairly standard, I think. Alright. Let's have a look here. We have... How many days until the resistance... Supply drop is in 8. So I really need to... Yep, it's fine. I need to make this quicker, because I need to get the resistance ring up before the supply drop in 8 days. So that I can get on the first... I can get my resistance things on the first...
Avenger plotting
the first month tick over. Oh, 36 hours, this should go through fairly quick. Yep.
Guerrilla Tactics
Nope, Guerrilla Tactics School gets done first. Yep, Guerrilla Tactics School. Combat Tactics. Can I do anything here? No, I require a sergeant to do the minimum thing here. Something changed here. Skirmishers always get their free movement rather than being a 5% chance, because obviously the 5% chance, like I most of the time didn't even buy this because it's just so dumb. 5% chance to get an extra movement action. You forget about it and you don't even know what's happened. It's silly. And these psionic soldiers now get one, which is a 6th sense, so they get 20 dodge permanently, which is kind of cool. I think that's all the changes in here. I may as well put a rookie in here. There's no real reason not to, although, let me look at these rookies. Okay. So, Rob Palmer, probably one to go. What do I want another soldier of? 65 aim, 49 will. I'm not worried at the moment. Because I've got one of each, I'm not entirely worried. 5 hours, in fact. There we go. Alright. So now that I've got a second engineer, this prospect becomes a bit nicer. 4 days, 6 days, good. All I've got left is these rookies, right? Yep. So we go back to these rookies. As I said, I don't mind getting rookies, it's just, if there's something else, I'm going to go for something else on top of them. Or in place of them. 1, 2, 3 rookies. 4 rookies. Cool. Alright, they're just telling me I can put them in the Guerrilla Tactics School. Something else I should do. Yep.
For those of you who were tuned in last time, unfortunately I got a call from my buddy Stanford, and he wasn't all that happy about me talking about him on the radio here, so we're not gonna do that anymore, I guess. So, no hard feelings, alright, pal? Buy you a new sweater or something, make it up to you. In the meantime, You just keep killing aliens, or at least talking about killing aliens.
Fairly passive aggressive. I do like the resistance radio, and there's now a good reason to come here because of this will recovery, so you actually hear those a lot more often. Because normally the only reason you come here is to see the fallen soldiers, or if you want to look at your guys drinking in the bar. Whereas now, because there's an actual gameplay reason to come here, you hear more of that resistance radio, which is really cool. Resistance radio in 1 day, mag weapons in 10. I'm not used to having mag weapons this soon. Oh. I literally have nothing to do. I guess I'll fly to the Reaper HQ. It's very odd. It doesn't often happen. Usually one pops up as soon as one finishes. Resistance ring is done? Cool. Now this here, what this allows you to do... Yes, I know.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Okay. So we'll see what this does. This does a few things. One, you can do covert action, so you can send your guys... Essentially what happens is you send your guys out, and they go do something for you, and then they come back. I'm going to locate this faction immediately, because I can. 1+1 mobility. That's really good in a Reaper, but I want a Reaper for the next mission. Although... I'll be taking my PsyOp out. I've only got 4 spots. But 2 of them aren't coming. I can't think about it too much now. But +1 movement on a Reaper is really good. It's good in a Ranger too. I'll do it on my Reaper for now. And I'll just sound a basic bitch out with him. Okay, starting with a fear of poison. This guy starts with a fear of the Chosen, even though we've never met the Chosen. Fear of Archons. Okay. Pain in the ass, but whatever. These are traits you usually get from random things happening. So if you get nearly killed by an Archon, then we get a fear of Archons, for instance. I've got a mod on that puts these on randomly when you get new recruits. They can be good or bad. But it just makes the recruits themselves a bit more interesting. But this guy here, he has a fear of poison, sure, but he's also a genius level intellect, so we'll chuck him in here just to get a promotion. Yep, begin that. No, I don't. So that would double that time, but I want to chuck this in here, because this will get this done in 8 days now, I think. Or is it 50% off? Nope, 8 days, doubles the time. Cool. And again, I still don't have anything else, do I? No, so gain more intel. Nothing wrong with intel.
Nothing on the local comms.
Ooh.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach!
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you!
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again!
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
It's been a while since I've watched that cutscene. It's very well acted. Bradford is like really worried about the people there, and you can tell like when he's on the thing, he's like the way he emotes about getting them back on the line. I mean, it's also a bit silly because you clearly say get the hell out of there. You can clearly see that from her perspective, but Yes, I'm definitely gonna do this. I'm gonna want grenades. I'm gonna want a sniper. What do you have? Soulfire. It's guaranteed damage. I'll take it. Stasis. I have a laser sight. Who do I want that on there? Probably... You're going to be using your gun more than the other people, probably. So take the laser sight for additional crit chance. I should take a med kit. I definitely should take a med kit. I actually think I'm gonna do this. No, tired isn't good. Gonna be you, and you're gonna take the make utility items available. You're gonna take the med kit. The reason I'm doing this, by the way, is I have a fairly good idea that the Chosen are gonna turn up on this mission. They often turn up on the when you don't do the introductory mission for the Chosen. They tend to show up on the first retaliation mission. Which makes me think that, like, essentially what the Chosen try and do is they try and take you down and then take intel from you the first time you meet them. So if it happens, chances are I'm gonna let them take intel. Because at this stage, killing them, I'm gonna try and kill them. If I kill them, great. But trying to take them down can be very, very difficult. So if I don't manage it, I don't manage it. Simple as that. In any case, next time we're going to be doing Operation Devil's Key. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.